everyone, my name is Holly, and in today's video I am going to be showing you some creepy book covers. Yeah. So the air is getting crisper, the nights are getting longer, and All Hallows Eve is very near. So for your horrifying pleasure, here are some book covers that will guarantee to give you the shivers. At least for me anyways. Okay, so for number one, let's just get this out of the way. Stephen King is the you-know-what of horror, and he has written like over 50 novels, so it's really hard not to just overpopulate this list with just Stephen King book covers. So I ended up narrowing it down to just one, and that is The Shining. And this specific cover, by the way, this book cover is so ominous, just with this really creepy boy with his eyes all blacked out and he's just standing there staring at you. This one makes me feel very uncomfortable. I'm not too sure which edition this is, but this one takes the cake for sure. Number two is Night of the Living Dummy by R.L. Stine, who wrote the whole Goosebumps series. Does anyone else remember the Goosebumps books from their childhood? They freaked me out as a kid for sure, especially this one. Normally dolls don't scare me at all. Actually, my boyfriend Darren, he is terrified of dolls, but this ventriloquist dummy, something about that face, man. I just want to punch that face. An honorable mention to this one is The Haunted Mask, which is another Goosebumps book, and this one terrified me as a child, especially the movie. It's about these kids who buy these masks, and when they put them on, it seals to their skin and they can't get the mask off. Like, holy crap, are you serious? I want no part in that at all. Number three is Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children, and everyone has to agree with me, when this series first became really popular and we spotted these book covers with this creepy girl who's levitating and seems perfectly calm about the whole situation, what the f? I might as well throw in Hollow City as well, which is book 2, and it has a black and white picture of a creepy girl yet again with a gigantic hole in her stomach. Like, I guess the publishers just really wanted to up their game when it came to the second cover, because this is creepy as well. And it's funny because actually the story isn't creepy at all. It's actually really whimsical. So very false advertisement here. Freaking creepy. Number four is Scary Stories to Tell in the Dark by Alvin Schwartz. This collection of short stories and the cover had me really freaked out as a child. The illustrations in this book are good old nightmare fuel, that's for sure. I really don't know what they were thinking actually. Especially the story about the spiders hatching from your face. I really didn't need that as a child. And maybe this book can be blamed for the sporadic fear of spiders that us adults have today. Let's go with that. I think they succeeded. The next book that I just really want to quickly mention is Stung by Bethany Wiggins. It's a transparent wasp with a needle. A needle. Because wasps aren't scary enough on their own, they had to add an intimidating and creepy needle. Good job, publisher. Good job. Number six is The Replacement by Brianna Jovanoff. Evil murder tools hanging from a tree above a really old-fashioned baby carriage. Yeah, that's not gonna play into my nightmares at all. What they really should have added to this mix is, instead of a creepy outdoor environment, they made the background a crazy insane asylum or something. Now, that would have just added that extra scary factor to it. The next book that really creeps me out is I Am Legend by Richard Matheson. This cover makes me feel so uncomfortable. I don't even want to be near it. I don't even want to look at it because it creeps me out so much. And I feel so bad right now that this is up on your screen and you're being forced to look at it. It honestly doesn't even need an explanation. Just freaking look at it. It's a bunch of creepy monsters with their faces elongated, like they're screaming and they're chasing after you. And the black and white tint really isn't helping much. Also, if you look more toward the back, like where the horizon line is, it looks like they're multiplying. and I am not about that life. Get that off my screen. The next cover that gives me the heebie-jeebies is The Creeping by Alexandra Sorowi. There is something about this girl who is climbing this tree. Like, the title fits perfectly. Why in the world is this creepy looking girl climbing a tree and is just staring at you? Like, is she climbing it to catch you off guard and jump on your back and just shred you to pieces? I don't know. It creeps me out, and that's why it's on this list. The next book that 100% creeps me out, and this is definitely more of a personal fear, and that is The Ocean at the End of the Lane by Neil Gaiman. So I am absolutely terrified of the deep ocean, and this book cover depicts a girl who is swimming above just this black abyss, and it makes my stomach hurt because, yeah, the deep ocean, it is not for me. This girl could literally sink at any moment and she would just be lost in total blackness, and I don't want anything to do with that. So yeah, I had to add this one to my list. And the final cover that really creeps me out is Between the Devil and the Deep Blue Sea, and I know what you guys are thinking. Holly, why in the world does this cover creep you out? It's not scary at all. This cover didn't creep me out at all until I noticed the people standing at the top of the cliff. All of a sudden, the book got way more eerie than it did before. Like, please, for the love of God, do not move. I will go call the fire department and will help you get down from there. Why are you even holding hands? That's going to, like, off-center your balance and you're gonna go tumbling down. Makes me nervous. So those are some of the books that really creep me out. Tell me down below some of the books that creep you out, because I would love to know. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe. Also, don't forget to follow me on Instagram. I am at HollyHeartsBooks. And until we meet again, happy reading.